All right, so I can pause this for now. Zoom recording. Okay, so here we are, Gloria, on your website. Now, the main training is, I'm going to type it in the address bar. So remember, these tabs across the top are different pages that I have open. This is your dashboard, and this is the new tab that I just opened. And when you open a new tab, it does go to your home page, whatever that may be. Okay, so mine is Google, and I think yours was too, because I saw it on your computer yesterday when you opened a new tab. All right, so what I want you to see is the main training, which is the link that's in the email that I sent you, the very first link, okay? And the main training is rrr247.com/3Rs, RRR. All right, so this is what he was talking about here, where he wants you to go ahead and you have already read the book, but the core values are on this first. All right.
Yeah, I
Second,
finished
that's
it.
when you enrolled for his newsletter.
Yeah, I did enroll that.
You'll probably find that the first week. It comes out on Mondays in your spam folder. So yeah, it says right here, you have to confirm that it's not spam, and then it should show up in your inbox after that. And then you can like his Facebook page and follow him on Facebook. But after that, now you come down here. This
How do I get into the Facebook? I don't know, because it's a telephone.
When you click third right here.
What did it say?
It brings you, you have to be signed in to Facebook.
There. Oh, see. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. I
Yeah.
didn't see that when I opened it.
Yeah. So then you'll be here.
Oh, that's what I saw. And then what I do?
You're going to click on follow.
Follow.
Yeah. Okay. So that's all. All right. And then that way you'll see on notifications on your phone when Rory posts something to his Facebook, you'll see it. But this rrr247.com/RRR is the main training page. All right. So in other words, if you look here, you're going to see that this step one is what I sent you the link for this morning. All right. Now,
yeah.
But you see that after you finish step one, you're going to come back here to step 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, and all this is the main training after you finish step 1.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so that's what I needed you to understand. But it's going to take you a while because this is the learning process. This step 1, all right? So now if you look here, this is rrr247.com/RRR. When I click on step 1, it takes me to rrr247.com/master. And I believe you said so this is session 1. This is the beginning of your understanding. Okay, so then secrets explained. So there's a couple videos. So you want to follow this in order. Session 1, did you get a chance to read or watch these?
Yeah, I watched that. Okay,
and then that's session 1. But meanwhile, I'm staying on this master, right? Because you're not going to go back to RRR until you finish this step 1. All right. So basically, you can close this one off until you get down through this content. Now, this is you're already done session 1 with the instruction. And you continue to education explains why we were successful. Okay, so this is, I think, just another video where he goes in. Oh, I see. This is the session 2 that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so now there are videos on here as you scroll down. So right here, you see this PBS setup part 2, setting up your Google backup.
Oh.
Okay, so this is on the master page. After I scroll down after these first two things, and you do want to read this stuff here and try and absorb what he's talking about.
Okay.
But then there's this PBS setup part 2, your Google setting up your backup, and it's pretty simple to do. All you have to do is, all right, so your Google Drive is over here, these 9 dots. So when you're logged into your new Gmail account, you got to hover over it and make sure you're logged into the Gmail that you want.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then these 9 dots right here, and your Google Drive is this triangle looking thing.
Oh, okay, okay.
It might be down here somewhere, and if it is,
Yeah.
I just drug it up to the top because I use it all the time. You can just drag this up to the top, okay?
Oh.
And then you'll click on Google Drive, and then this is where you go to new, and you click on new folder, and then you're going to put in new folder. It'll be 1S 54.com.
.com.
Okay, so then you're going to create this folder in your main drive. Yours won't have all this stuff in here, but I'm using my drive so you can see. Now, if you don't see it, you're going to, what you'll do is go, it usually puts the folders at the top. So this one here, in fact, you know what, I should rename this so that I can, I'll know who it was. This is on my drive, so it's not going to really do you.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and this is
Hello.
that's good enough, Leonida. Leonida. Do you pronounce it Ida or Eda? Leonida, right?
Leonida.
Leonida. Okay, Leonida. So this way I know. Now what you do to open a folder in your drive is you double click. And now it's open and it's empty. So what you're going to do here, now I'm logged into your website right here. So remember, I had you hover over here and click on visit site, right? And you're going to create below this, starting below this home. Okay, so affiliates disclosure, contact us, and home, you'll put all in one folder. But we're going to basically make a folder with each one of these labels on it. All right, and then as you do the work, you're going to copy that over into that folder on your drive. So let me show you. For instance, here, I'll create a new. So I'm inside Leonida, 1S54. You got to get inside the folder, and then you click on new, and you're going to create another folder. And this one will be, I'll just put in home posts and okay, so then I'm going to create this. Actually, so it's going to alphabetize them, and numbers come before letters. So I want it to be at the top of the list. So I'll put a 0 in the beginning. But I'm going to create this home post and affiliate disclosures. Now I have this folder here that I can put my backup inside. So what you'll do is you'll go to your website, and the next one will be, and so we're going to put these 3 things in there: our affiliate disclosure, our contact us, and your home posts. Remember, I explained the difference between posts and pages. So you're going to start out by modifying these. I'm on your home page, 1s54.com.
Yeah.
And these are your 2 posts. All right. So now I'll just go ahead and show you how to start modifying this.
Okay.
And then you'll have a clue of how to get started. Okay. So
wait a minute. What did you do with the affiliate and the home?
I haven't done anything with them.
Oh, it done it. Oh.
No, I haven't. I'm getting ready, but there's actually affiliate disclosures is this. You're not going to change this one at all. So let me show you how you would do a backup on this, and I'll put it in there.
Yeah, and that's what you did. You did the backup.
Yeah, I'll show you how to do the backup. So when I click on edit page right here,
Edit.
all right, and then what we need is some of this information. So this right here is the Yoast. This is what keeps you on track for you can close that if that comes up. All right, so that usually comes up in the beginning. But this is what we use to keep on track with the SEO, the search engine optimization. So as long as these 2 faces are green, you're good. Does that make sense? So you'll see it as you're doing this and learning how to do this. It'll turn orange, and that's usually when you'll have to ask me a question. But to do a backup, let me go ahead and do this backup for your affiliate disclosures. I'll show you how you would do that.
Okay.
So I gotta open up this folder where I'm gonna put it. So I double click this folder, open. This is the navigation. So I'm in my drive, I'm in your folder, and I'm in that first folder that I created in there, home posts and affiliate disclosures. Now I have to create a new document. Okay, so a Google Docs right here. And when
Google
you
Doc.
click on it, it'll give you a blank document. All right. Okay, so this is how you're gonna do a backup. All right, so what I'll do is I'll come here, I'll click inside this focus key phrase. Well, actually, want to copy this, so you know how to copy, right? So if I highlight this and
Yeah.
then right click on it and click on copy, or over here I could type Control C, it'll do the same thing. So I copy that onto my clipboard. And I'm going to go ahead and paste that on there. All right, but I don't want to paste it with formatting. I just want to paste it without formatting right here. So there it is. All right. So now, since I have that there on my document, all I have to do is click here where it says untitled, and Google assumes that that's what we want to name this document. Okay, so this is actually now what I do is I type in the word title. And you could type it in here. You can click in here and type in, erase whatever you want to name it. But yeah, so then, whoops, I didn't want to do that. So, because I clicked in there. All right, so anyway, bottom line is I click here, I put colon and a space. So that's your title. Okay, so then the next thing you're going to put is your key phrase. And that's back on your page right here. Click inside there. And now instead of dragging across it, if I hold my control and type the letter A after I click inside the box, yesterday I was trying to explain to you, when it's like that, you could start typing over it if you want, but I just want to copy it. So I'm copying that. And now I come back to my affiliate disclosures. This is where we're saving the backup. This is the backup, okay? So I paste that key phrase in there, which has happened to be exactly the same thing. And then the slug, we want the slug. Okay, and the slug is generally the exact same as the focus key phrase, but not always. So it doesn't hurt to just come down here to the bottom and find where it says slug right here. So it's affiliate disclosures with a dash. I copied that. So your slug looks like this is what comes after your .com. Okay, that's the page. All right. So then there's two more bits of information we need to complete this backup. All right. The one is the meta tag. So we just put meta. And then we're going to come here back to your page. And we're going to click inside this box, meta description. And you're going to be modifying these as well. Okay. So, but you do need to keep the focus key phrase in when you change the words in here. All right, so we're going to do Control A and Control C to copy and then bring it over here. And then I do Control V, right? And then I do, the last thing we need is content. And this is the part that sometimes gets confusing for people because they don't understand, but you don't need to understand what this is. You just come to these three dots right here. And then you click on code editor right here under, see right now it's check mark visual editor. That's what you're going to be using. But code editor right here, after you finish doing your modifications, you're not going to modify the affiliate disclosures page anyway. So we'll just have a backup. It doesn't matter. This is on my drive, not yours anyway. I'm just showing you how to do it. Anyway, so I click in there. Now I do Control A to select all. And I do Control C to copy it. Now I come back to my affiliate disclosures and I paste this in here, which happens to be Control V, and that puts all that code in there. All right. Now this affiliate disclosures backup is finished. From this information right here, we can recreate this page, no problem. So you go back here and you exit code editor. Now you're back to this visual editor. And then you can view the page that we didn't make any modifications, so it's fine. And this is done. So over here is the document. Now I can close this document and I'll show you. You see, it's inside this is home post. So I have one folder inside my 1S54 folder. on my drive. And inside that folder, I have one document, and that's this affiliate disclosures. You saw how I did it. It was a new document the second time.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's how it's done, and that's how he'll show you in the
Okay,
video.
okay.
I may
I'm
have
not
to get
going to.
on with you, but you'll be able to watch this video over again. It's
Yes.
pretty simple. It's pretty
Okay.
simple once you do it. And so what you're going to do here is you're going to come here and you're going to create a new folder, right? New folder. And the first one is arts. Okay. And then you're going to create a folder for each category. And as you're doing your different pages and modifying them, then you're going to create a document inside the folder for that category for that offer. Okay. And I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, but that's what you'll be doing. At any rate, that's how you do a backup. Now remember, you're here on this master.
A master. Okay.
And you're watching this first video after you read this stuff. Okay. And that's setting up with Google Backup right here.
Okay. Okay. Ah.
Now that we've done that, we are done with the translation. I'm gonna go ahead and close this tab down. We're done with the translations here. I'm gonna close that down.
Okay, so
if you
yeah, I will do one thing here. So I'm not using this RRR page because that's the main training that you're going to go back to after you finish the master. All right, so here we're going to go RRR 247, and I'm going to put in translation. Okay, so this is it. And you're not going to need to do this because I'm going to do it for you right now. Okay. So all I need is this bit of code right here. And
what are you doing? Translation of what?
I'll show you how it works.
Oh.
Just a second here. I just need to come back here. Now I'm going to go this. You might as well just start learning how this goes, but I'll do it for you. So I could click on widgets. It's called a widget. And this is where that search bar appears on the right on your screen. So if I click on plus, then I need a custom. So I type in, since I don't see the block, WordPress is in blocks. So what I need to do is type in custom. And it's this type of block right here. And so then I'm going to paste this in. And now we're going to have this translation widget on your home page, right? So I'll update this and it'll say widget saved down here at the bottom. All right, so now when I go back to your site, watch what happens. Visit your site. Okay. I didn't copy it is what I did, so I got to fix this. All right, so hang on just a second. Control C. Now I'm going to come back. That's why it's always good to check your work in case you made a mistake like I did. Now I'm going to go back to widgets. And then right here where I paste all of this, I need to click in there. And the three dot, this menu that pops up is pertaining to whatever is active. So wherever your cursor is blinking, this menu is for that. So I need to take this out. So I'll click that and I need to come to the bottom here. I can't see it because of this zoom bar that's in my way. And then I want to delete that block. Okay, so I delete that. And if I can move this back down, we'll see. Yeah, okay. Now I deleted that box. Now I'm going to create a new one. And I see custom HTML is here now because I chose that. Now this time I'm going to paste in the code, Control V. That's the code. I don't know why I didn't pay attention to what I was doing earlier. I basically pasted that whole page that I had on my clipboard. So your clipboard is in your head. You just got to remember what the last thing was you copied because it'll stay on there.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to click on update. And I'll show you what I would do here. So when it says widget saved here. So when I click on visit site, now it added this right here. So your website is actually worldwide. And let's say somebody wants to look at it in their native language. So they have these listed in the language of the viewer, right? So this is the translation. Okay, the translation widget. Looking for the one that says Espanol. Here's English up towards the top. You have a little bit of a accent. Are you Filipino or no?
I'm Filipino.
That's what I thought. Because I have a real good friend named June that I go to church with, and he has a little bit of an accent like you. Okay, so anyway, I'm used to it, and his family and everybody, and they all have that little accent. Okay, so I can click on Filipino. So now the Filipino people can
Oh
read
my
it.
God.
You see how that is?
Mhm.
So you don't have to type it out in Filipino. They just
Oh,
use this.
oh,
And so now I'm going to put it back on English because, but I wanted you to see how it works. Espanol is in here somewhere.
it's there. I saw it.
Oh, did you see it?
I saw
Okay,
it.
so it
Spanish.
doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Now you know what it's for, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all
yeah.
that matters. All right, but look here. So this is your home post. So remember I told you the home, the .com with nothing after it is a little different
Mhm.
than the pages, which is everything else that we're going to be working on. So like we looked at affiliate disclosure, which is a page, but see the translation widget is not here on pages. And it really wouldn't matter what page I go to. It's not going to be there because it's just not there. It's only right now, it's only on your home page. So remember, your two posts appear on your home page, and that's where it is. So I want to put it on the rest of your website. So I come here back to widgets. You don't really need to know how to do this, but I'm just exposing you to it. This is how it works. So the home is considered left of menu. Don't ask me why. That's just what they call it. So you just need to know that. So the home is left of menu. Then everything else is right sidebar, right side content.
Yeah.
All right, so I click here. I should see the search. Well, there it is. Now I click, I still have it on my clipboard because I haven't changed it. I need custom HTML. And I click in, it's already blinking, so I can just type Control V. There's the script that we need, and I'll update this. And now I'll show you what happens when I go back to your site, visit site. And when we click on affiliate disclosures, and there's your translation widget right there.
Oh.
Okay, and so it's the same thing. Somebody can click on it and read it in any language that they want. That's available here, which is a lot, as you can see. We only added this about 6 months ago, but it's a good tool because we're
Wow.
worldwide.
Yeah.
The Velavita product especially is worldwide, so keep that in mind. You do want to get into Velavita as quickly as possible, and I'll help you with that. Maybe tomorrow we can get going a little bit more. I'm going to give you some stuff to do today.
Yeah.
So here we go, dashboard, click on dashboard. And remember, so 2 posts, 76 pages. All right, so when I click on pages, all pages, now there's always more than one way to do the exact same thing in computing, and that confuses people. So I took the shortcut here, but I could have found it here on the left and clicked on pages. It would have taken me here as well. So that's just the same thing. And this is a list of all the active published pages that you have on your website. These happen to be category pages. I explained the difference between
Yeah.
the all things category page. These are
Category.
alphabetized by the title that's on the page. Okay, so you have 4 of these pages, 4 of them. And so you can navigate through these and it'll go alphabetically. So here's beauty products at a huge online savings, and everything that you have that's on your website, you can always find it here from your dashboard. Remember, you read this thing right in the beginning. This always shows up, so just learn to ignore it. I mean, if you close it, as soon as you go someplace else, like if I go back to dashboard, then the thing comes back. So just learn to ignore that.
Okay.
We're not using that. Okay, so 76 pages. So here's your 2 posts. All right, now they look like this from your dashboard. And let me maximize my screen here. So this is the title on the first post. And this is the date. This was March 27th. So remember, I told you yours needs to be no earlier than June 9th. All right, so because Google knows everything, and they also know that this website wasn't live on March 28th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or March 3rd. No, March 27th. This one's the 26th. So I'm just gonna show you how I can change these real quick, and then you won't have to worry about that. Maybe I'll have to cover this again sometime in the future.
Okay, okay,
But
yeah.
from this screen
But
here,
I'll be confused, yeah.
yeah, well, that's why I'm recording this. You might want to watch this over again. Douglas, one of my gentlemen that's 83 years old, he watches the recordings I create for him 3 and 4 times before he understands what I showed him. All right, so this is where you could change a date. So right here, it's 2024, it's the 27th. So I'll change this to June. And I'll change this to the 9th. And then all I gotta do, never put it, don't put today's date, always use at the most recent date you're gonna wanna use is yesterday's date, because this time thing is it can unpublish it. Just let me say it that way. So, okay, I'll update that date. Now, remember, I told you that if you remember, I don't know, it doesn't matter if you do or don't, but your most recent posts, so June 9th is more recent than March 23rd. So this stays the same order on your home page, these two posts. So if we want to keep the same order, but we want to change the date, we click there, and now I'm going to change it to June 10th. So I come here to June, and then you won't have to worry about these. We'll probably have to do this date thing again sometime. And see, this is the time, and you don't want to accidentally unpublish it. So after you change the date to what you want right here, you can click on update. So what I did is I clicked on quick edit right here. All right, so when I hover over these, I get these options: edit, quick edit, trash. No, don't trash anything, but anyway, and view. So if I click on view right here, it'll take me to your post. Now, when you're looking at your post in edit view, it throws this stuff that's usually on the right over here on the left, but don't worry about that, because here's what it actually looks like on your home page. It looks like this, okay? So it's on the right. But at any rate, so there's a few ways to get to where you can start editing this. Come down here to the bottom of the date, right here, and you can click on edit this. All right, now edit mode looks different than viewer mode. Viewer mode is what everybody sees. The world does not see this, what I'm showing you right now. You will be seeing this when you're editing your content, okay? So it's pretty simple to do, but you need to understand
So
how
what date will I put the date today when I edit this today?
Yeah, you will put yesterday's date.
Yesterday, okay. Yesterday.
But you don't have to, because I already changed it.
Oh,
See,
okay.
right here, you'll see it says, let's see, where am I here? Yoast. Settings. Right here. See, June 10th. This is the one I changed to June 10th.
Okay, it's today's 11.
Oh, yeah, that's why this one moved to the top.
Yeah, because today's
So
11.
we didn't want to do that. So I actually need to change, and there's another way to change it. So from this screen, I could click here and I could change it to, I'll change this one to June 9th. Well, we don't want them to both be the same. It actually was created on the 8th because that was Saturday. So yeah, it was created on the 8th. I know that's when they did it. So I'm going to update this. Now, when I go to your homepage, it'll straighten it out. Watch. So I can go back from here to your right here, visit site, and it'll take me back to your homepage and see, welcome to our online community, get ready. And now the second one that I had at the top a minute ago is below it. So June 8th, right here, is an older date than June 9th. Right. So as you change them, just put in the date, whatever, when you finish the page is when you're going to want to change the date. Don't worry about the date in the beginning too much, other than when you finish a page, that's when you can change it. But I wanted to get these two home posts changed for you and show you how to do it. So that's two different ways that you can do the exact same thing, which is change the date on the page, right? So that's part of the confusion that comes in. I'll show you one way to do something, then Rory will show you a different way to do the exact same thing, and people get confused with that. So just be aware of that. All
Okay.
right, so from here, I can go down to the edit this, and I can start editing it by clicking edit this, and it'll take me
Edit
to the
this.
editor right here. All right, so now what you need to do is you need to understand the focus key phrase. So the focus key phrase is online community. All right, so online community needs to appear in your title. All right, so we're going to use online community in the title, but we're going to change his title to something that makes sense for you. You know what I'm saying? That's in your own words. So I'll just I'll cut this out of here. Cut, by the way, means copy and delete.
Okay.
So
But
now I
which
have that on my
okay.
clipboard. So and then I'll just do Control A and I'll paste that back in there. Control V. So you always want your focus key phrase to be part of your title. And so he said welcome. We don't really want to say exactly what he said. So I like to make titles capitals. You are here with our online community. Okay, so it's different than what Rory had. But
I
it's
see.
it still
Okay.
has the focus key phrase in it. And that's why it's
Focus key
staying
phrase.
green. Okay.
I see.
Ideally, Yoast will give you different recommendations. Ideally, they would like it to be in the beginning, but it doesn't have to be. As long as this is green overall, you don't have to worry about making every one of these recommendations perfect. Okay, so when you click this down arrow button, it's where it shows you the different recommendations that they have for things to fix. When one of these turns orange, you'll click this down arrow button, and then you'll find out what they're talking about, and that's most likely where you're gonna ask me a question. Okay, so anyway, online community. All right, so it's in the title. Now it needs to appear in the first sentence of the first paragraph. So the first paragraph, this is, see how that menu jumped when I clicked inside this box? So that's because this menu, this little menu that's here, where's my cursor go? Uh-oh, I think my computer. Uh-oh, I'm using up all my resources. Yeah. I gotta wait for a second. Hopefully my RAM will catch up. Darn it, just because I'm recording. Yeah, the thing froze. Anyway, you do see where it says online community there, right after welcome to your, we would like to welcome you to your online community where great things are made available to you here.
What did you do next?
What's that?
What did you do next? How did we would like to welcome you. What did you do with that?
I haven't done anything because my computer froze up. Yeah, I haven't been able to, I don't know.
So what you wanted me to do is change
the words into your own words. Yes.
I see.
Follow the training on the master page and start changing the words on the two posts. So you should be able to figure out how to get to the two posts from the let me see if my touch screen will still work. Yeah, it's my mouse that quit working. All right, so anyway, I don't know if I can use this keyboard. Yeah, my keyboard's working. It's somehow my mouse is a Bluetooth mouse.
Welcome you to our online community.
Quit working. I don't know what happened. So hang on for a second. I might need a new battery in my mouse. That could be. So let me turn it off for a second. Turn it back on and see if it works. There I go. I need a new battery, I think. Okay, so we need to have this online community in the first sentence.
That is the focus key phrase. No.
The focus key phrase, this.
Okay.
And it needs to be in one of the titles. Okay, so here it is in a title. When now watch this menu that's here, because I'm in this is my active block. So this menu is what it'll stay there. It's talking, it's pertaining to this active block where this cursor is blinking.
What
So when
did
I
you
click down here,
what did you touch from the menu? Which one did you touch from the menu here?
I'm talking about this menu. Oh, you mean how to get here to start
Yeah,
modifying this? Is that
yeah.
what you wanted at?
How did you get that?
Okay, so I'm gonna update this. This is your
How
save.
did you get that?
Let me show you. This is update right here. So anytime you make changes, click update because that's your save.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now when I go back to here, visit site,
Uh,
and then this is your website. We were working on, see, oh, I should say you are here with our online
okay.
community.
No, it's all right.
So I made a mistake. So now we're going to edit this. All right. So from here, I want to show you how to do it from your dashboard so it's easier. All right, so,
You're using your own.
yeah, you'll figure out all the other ways later. But from your dashboard and then the posts, remember posts are different than pages.
Yeah.
And this is the shortcut to it, and this is the actual way to get there. So you go to posts, and your first post is here. You hover over the title and you click on the word edit, and you go back to where I was. All right, so now I'm going to type in the word you are here with you are. And now I need to update because I made a change. All right, so what I was trying to explain to you is the 4 or 5 different places where the online community, in this case, the focus key phrase needs to appear. This is Yoast, okay, and this is settings. So there's 2 different parts. Right now, I don't have anything active, so under settings, all that they're showing is the date. But if I click inside this first paragraph, under settings, I could change the text color right here. You know, you might want to change, mess around with this a little bit and understand. You could change the background color if I want. You know, you have different ways. So you're going to learn how this works by playing with it.
Can make it
Yeah,
colorful.
make it pretty or make it your own. You don't want to have it your own personality in your website, but we don't really want too many flashy colors.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. Okay, so that's settings. This icon is for settings. This icon is for the Yoast. That's to keep it going for the SEO. And there's 2 components to Yoast, the SEO and readability. And you'll learn about these by doing it. Okay, that's the problem. You just have to do this. So the easiest way to start modifying, well, anyway, let me go over this focus key phrase first. All right, so I'm here in the Yoast, and this is online community. So online community needs to appear in the title because that's the focus key phrase. It needs to appear in the first sentence of the first paragraph, right there. Then it should appear in the content throughout your page, okay? So if I do Control F and I type in online community, it'll show me everywhere on this page online community appears. So it's there, it's there. See, it's here in a title. It needs to be in a title. Now watch what happens when I click inside the title. This menu pertains to this active block. And if I hover over these up-down arrows, it shows you which block you're actually in, okay? So this menu is going to jump. If I click in this, now this menu is talking about I can work in this block, okay? So WordPress uses blocks. If I click this image, the menu jumps, and it's talking about this image block right here, okay? And this little symbol says image when you hover over it, and you can move it up and down on your page like this, you know. You can go back, whatever. I don't want to change it too much. So anyway, it appears throughout the content. Here it is again, and here it is again, and then okay, so then the last place it needs to appear, because your article is written. Oh, there went my mouse again. Your article is written around the term online community, so they expect it to appear in the content, and then it needs to appear here in the meta description. All right, so the meta description, if I could get down to it, right here is what appears when somebody searches for your web page, and if it were somebody searching for online community, you would have a good opportunity to show up on their result. And this is what it would look like right here. You see this? This is the mobile result, and it shows a little picture. And this one right here is the desktop result. That's what it would show if it were somebody looking at it on a computer. I usually leave this on mobile. 70% of our viewers are on mobile, I'll tell you that. Okay,
Yeah.
so anyway, my mouse is now dead, so I'm going to stop my recording here. But before I do that, I want to show you one last way, easy way to get started here. And that is this. We already changed your title. So if I click there, right there, and at the end of that paragraph, and then I hit the enter key on my keyboard, it'll add a new block. Now I can look at Rory's words and say, we would like to welcome you to our online community where great things are made available to you here, which I don't really like that. Okay, so how about
Great new and all things can be found or made available.
all right, so I basically said what he said, only in my words. This is a place where great new and old things are made available for you. Okay, so you see what I did? I just rewrote his words.
I can't remember his words.
Well, that's why I didn't take it away. I kept
Okay.
it there. See,
Oh,
it's
I
right
see.
above. So Rory's
Oh, okay.
block is above my
Oh,
block.
okay. Okay, where's the plan? Oh, yeah, on the top one. Great things. Oh, are made available. I see. Okay. I got it.
Okay, so here is where I stopped.
Mm.
Right here. I have to do my touch screen because my mouse is dead. All right, so and the more you explore this vast community information system, the more awesomeness you are going to discover. So I could say something like, how about additionally,
Mhm.
and this is a transition. He uses and, I used additionally. It's a transition from one thought to another. And you'll learn about transition words, okay? Additionally, I could say furthermore or therefore or all sorts of different transitions. All right, so additionally, comma, we are going to show you so much awesomeness, which is not a real word.
Awesomeness. Have you tried using AI to
I'll show you
reword
how to
that?
do that in just a second.
Oh.
So whatever, I said, additionally, we're going to show you so much awesomeness. I should have a comma right here. That you will certainly be impressed. Okay, so now I have finished my paragraph. More is better. Okay, so
Yeah.
not less. So I want at least as many words. It doesn't matter if it's actually shorter sentences are better than long sentences. Where Yoast likes 20 words is too many words in one sentence, or that's where the limit is. You can have it. Rory does it all over the place, but you just want to let you know that that's what they're looking for, 20 words. All right, so I do have to get going here. Okay, certainly be impressed. All right, how's that? So now I have at least as many words in my paragraph as he has in his,
Okay.
right? And
Mm.
you might want to rewrite that. Those
Yeah.
are my words, not your
Yeah, yeah,
words.
yeah. Well, I'll
So
see what I can do.
yeah. So anyway, the bottom line is you need to understand, it's kind of a bummer that my mouse quit working. I can't really do what I need to do here. It's a lot. There's a lot to do. What I would do now is I would click inside his paragraph. And this menu here pertains to his block. I click these three dots right here. I come down to the bottom. And I can't see it because and right here where it says delete. Now his paragraph is gone and our paragraph is there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I update. And now when I go back to your website, right here, so we changed the title and we changed the first paragraph.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to do the same basic process all the way down this page. Now, one last thing before I go here, I want to type in a new title and I'll show you. So your website started out as 1F16. All right, so if you ever want to know what it used to say, you just go to 1F16 and look and you'll see. We would like to welcome you to our online community. Great things are made available to you here. So you see what I'm saying? So we changed it to, oh, we're so glad to welcome you to our online community. Remember, focus key phrase in the first sentence. This is a place where great new things, new and old things are made available for you. So it's basically saying exact same thing that what Roy, but what I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
you see what I'm saying? So you don't
Mhm.
really have to know. If you lost what it used to say, don't worry. Just go to 1F16 and go to that page, or in this case,
What do you mean? What is 1F16?
that's the copy of the website you started with.
Oh. Okay. He's Rory's.
This
Okay.
is the site, what it is before you
1F16.
modify anything.
I see. Okay.
So in case you need to know that, okay, you know, because you said, oh, I don't remember what he said. So even if I was to delete his block, I could always come back and look at what it was and
1F16.
compare it to what I have and figure out where I was, what I did. So I know I changed the title. Look, you are here with our online community, and his says, welcome to our online community. Get ready to be impressed. So we changed that, right? And then I say, we're so glad to welcome you to our online community. And his first sentence is, we would like to welcome you to our online community where great things are made available. I kind of combined his two thoughts. I made his one sentence into two sentences is what I did, right?
Okay.
So bottom line is, this is where you're going to start.
Okay.
Master.
Changing the master, the post.
You're gonna watch this training.
Yeah.
After you finish reading, going through this stuff,
Yeah.
whatever he's talking about here, you want to read that. And then right here is where he's going to start. I already added the translation widget. This video doesn't really include that translation widget. So you're going to watch this video, and then after that one, you'll set up your affiliate at posts 1 and 2. So this is where he does posts 1 and 2. Okay, and affiliate disclosures and your contact us page. All right. So you're going to have to just start watching this training and try and do what you see there. Okay.
Okay.
And, you know, good luck with that. And I'll be back around 4 o'clock your time, maybe a little later.
Oh, 4 o'clock. We're coming 4 o'clock. I have something at 6.
No, you don't have to do anything with me. I just want you to realize that I'm here for you.
Oh, okay.
You got plenty of,
I'll do what I can until.
Yeah, you do what you can, and maybe tomorrow we'll start. I'm not going to be able to talk with
tomorrow.
you every day. I'm going to have to get you onto the training where you're actually moving forward, so that, because once you start modifying content, you understand how to do that, you'll be good, because you'll just be doing that. You know what I'm saying? And then we are going to start learning other activities, like how do I, here, hang on a second. I need to stop my recording. Stop recording.